sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling all right.
Ladies, thank you for joining me today. It's a big welcome to Michelle Mitchell and Carmen Hammond. Now, we're talking about the recovery assistance centres, which are great. These are up and running now. So tell me all about these, Michelle. Why do we have these?
Okay, well, we're moving now out of our emergency response in respect of the earthquake from our welfare centres into the recovery stage. So in the recovery stage, there are still a lot of people throughout the Canterbury region that need help and support in terms of their food, their accommodation and other support services in respect of counselling. So across our agencies in Canterbury, we're coordinating our efforts to make sure that there's still face-to-face places for people to go to get the support and information that they need to help themselves get on with their lives.
And that's really important, isn't it? Because everyone needs to be taking those steps now, don't they?
Yes, very important.
So how do these differ? How do the recovery assistance centres differ from the welfare centres that were set up?
The welfare centres were set up in the immediate stage after the earthquake to make sure that those people that needed food and somewhere to sleep had somewhere to go. And also that for the people that were fearful of the shakes that kept happening, that they also had somewhere where they could go and get support to talk to professional people that might be able to help them move on from their lives as well. But that stage is over now, and so we need to be rebuilding our communities and helping individuals and families with the support that they need to move themselves forward. And the people that were in the initial welfare centres have all been able to be placed into accommodation and have other solutions provided for them.
That's great, isn't it? And I know that you helped a large number of people through those welfare centres, didn't you? It was a really busy time.
Yes, both through the welfare centres and also through the 0800 government line in respect of providing people with the connection points that they needed to get the help that they needed during that emergency time.
Okay, great. Now, Carmen, you're going to be talking specifically about these recovery centres because obviously we need to let everybody know where they are and what they're doing. So should we talk about the city ones first? Can you tell us where they are?
Well, yesterday they opened 9 o'clock yesterday morning. We have one co-located at the Working Income site on Beresford Street, New Brighton. We have one in the Department of Labour site at Level 2, 144 Kilmore Street. We have one co-located with Working Income Hornby, so it's the Hornby Heartlands base, and lastly our Linwood Link, it's Ordwin's Road, and so they're co-located there as well.
That's really good. So they take care of our city folk. Yes. And there's some rural recovery centres too.
Yes, there are. So in the Selwyn district, they will be the recovery assistants will work out of the Leaston Library, the Wollaston Library, the Lincoln Library and the Darfield Library.
Oh, great. Yeah. So they're pretty much set up all there and ready to go now too.
Absolutely, and they will be up and running from Monday.
Brilliant.
Same hours, 9 a.m. through to 4:30.
Okay. So what kind of help can we expect to get from these recovery centres?
Well, as Michelle mentioned, this is moving into the next stage. So we have a number of agencies who are have their position there. Predominantly it is City Housing, Housing New Zealand, Victims Support, Inland Revenue, Department of Labour, so that's for employer-employee advice, Te Puni Kokiri, and then we also have our 0800 number, right services, right time. We have, that is a connect in. It means that anyone can ring that number. There are 51 other social service agencies that they can be connected with.
Okay, but that's a really important number to ring first off.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Gotcha. 0800, and I think it's going to run.
Yes, you can jot this down now actually if you need it. It's 0800 777 846. That is the counselling line for Right Services, Right Time, which 0800 777 846. Thank you very much, ladies. We'll go through these recovery assistance centres for you now. Again, you'll see the details. These are the city branches, so of course Kilmore Street there, the Linwood Community Link, Heartland Services Hornby, and also Working Income New Brighton. And these next rural recovery assistance centres will be opening on Monday. And so they are Lincoln Library, Leaston Library, the Darfield Library and Wollaston Library. And also don't forget there is a great website for you now which I jotted down, canterburyearthquake.org.nz also has all of that relevant information. Ladies, thank you very much.